It was a dark and stormy night in the university residence where John, a dedicated student, was studying alone. As he read his books, a sinister sound made him freeze, the unsettling sound of a goat walking outside his window. He tried to shake off the feeling, but the sound persisted, growing louder and more ominous as the night dragged on. John tried to ignore it, but he could feel an icy grip of fear creeping up his spine. His heart pounding, he peeked outside, but there was nothing there. The sound continued, and John became increasingly convinced that something sinister was afoot. He asked his roommates, but they just gave him blank stares, denying that there were any livestock breeders in the area. As the night deepened, John's lamp flickered and went out, plunging him into complete darkness. He was alone in his room, surrounded by shadows, and the goat's footsteps grew closer, louder, and more frenzied. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and a cold breeze brushed against his cheek. Then he saw it, a grotesque figure with a goat's foot, a twisted mouth, and eyes that seemed to pierce his soul. John felt as if he was trapped in a nightmare, and the monster was coming straight for him. He tried to escape, but the creature was faster than he was. John ran out into the street, his heart pounding in his chest. He could feel the monster's breath on his neck, and he knew that it was coming for him. He heard the sound of hooves pounding the pavement, getting closer and closer. John never spoke of that night again, but every time he remembered it, he felt a cold shiver run down his spine. The sound of the goat's hooves echoed in his mind, haunting him like a dark omen of something beyond his understanding.